Kia ora, I'm David Chester with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news the US is doubling its tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminium to 50% in a tantrum over Canadians asserting their independence. Wall Street reacted badly, dropping another 1% and taking the losses to 10% over the past 4 weeks, a drop in market capitalization of the S&P 500 of about $2.5 trillion US. And that is just the start, of course, because there are thousands of other companies in a range of other indexes, like the Dow, which is down 1.4% today, and the Nasdaq down 0.6% today. Bad public policy is expensive, and there will be echoes in KiwiSaver accounts, some loud. Financial markets are signalling a US recession, and apparently Warren Buffett expected a Trump recession and has adjusted his holdings for that. Meanwhile, the US Red Book Index was up 5.7% higher last week than the same week a year ago, and easing from the 6.6% rate of the prior week. And January job openings in the US rose on strong demand in the retail sector. In Japan, the January household spending survey released yesterday delivered a large shock, with spending falling the most in 1 month since 2021. That dragged their year-on-year gain down to just 0.8% from 2.7% in December. No one saw this coming, although it has to be said there have been other December to January shocks in the past, all followed by a recovery in February. All the same, perhaps Japanese households are suddenly turning fearful about what lies ahead, with reason this time. In China, there is massive confusion over its trade rail link to Europe, an alternative to sea freight. The Russians are seizing cargoes as they enter their territory. This is no minor trade disruption. And the Australian Consumer Sentiment Survey by the Westpac Melbourne Institute reported a solid improvement in March, taking it to its highest level since May 2022. Meanwhile, the NAB Business Sentiment Survey for Australia reversed in February in their report released yesterday. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.26% and up 3 basis points from yesterday at this time. And the price of gold will start today at just over $2,916 an ounce, up $17 from yesterday. And oil prices are holding unchanged. It's just on $66.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now at $69.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now at 57.1 US cents and down 10 basis points from yesterday. Against the Aussie, however, we're unchanged at 90.8 Australian cents, but against the euro, we're down 50 basis points at 52.3 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just over 66.3 and down 30 basis points from yesterday. You can get more news about the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.